Forgot to change my title. Hold on, big dog.
No, you're good. I'm trying to pull up the YouTube link right now anyway, so.
What's good, Jay Lombardi? Give us 1 second. I got to change this title. My dog Mike is here, so he can talk to y'all right quick.
How y'all doing? We are going to beat their ass. We're going to. I'm not here for the scary shit. I'm not here for it at all. I can't stand this San Francisco hype. I can't stand it. Neither can the team. It's, they got the second most overrated quarterback in the league. We get possibly to play the most overrated quarterback in the league next week. I don't know. Like, if the Cowboys lose, it's because same old Cowboys. So I just don't see it happening, man. Not the way this team's playing. I don't care about Keanu. Keanu Neal's garbage. I ain't worried about him at all. Linebackers don't matter anyway.
All right, I think I got it. What up? You heard Mike going on his little tangent right quick already. What's up, Jay Lombardi, C. Burleson, Texas Twister, P. Wade, Johnny Woods, JJ the Mime, Dirk W, T Smooth TV, West V Country Boys, Dave Holden, the Ninja, all you guys, Dre the Great, you feel me? Yo, Carlos Holloway, keep on coming in the building. This back, Burgers and Blitzes, playoff style. You already heard Mike saying about them Niners. That's my second most hated team. Now, understand how I say. I hate them, but I respect them. There's a difference. See, I hate Washington, but I don't respect. I kind of, not really, but I respect the Niners. I can't stand them, but I respect them because they've always banged. Like, they're always going to give us a good game. Like, no matter what, it's going to be a fight. They're going to fight because it's just like it's built in. Now, I heard Kyle Shanahan talking about his players don't know about it. Good. Stay not knowing about it. I hope my coach is telling these guys all about it because they need to know about it. They need to know about it, in my opinion, Mike, because this shit real. Because, like you said, can't be no one and dones, dog. You didn't make the playoffs last year. You did this. Listen to me on this one, Mike. 2 years when he first started coaching in Green Bay, he had an 8-8, and then he went 13-3. You didn't make the playoffs your first year, and you had an awesome record the next year. Now you got to capitalize it. He won one game in the playoffs that year, and the next one they lost. But this year, you got the team, Mike. You got the offense. You finally got the defense, and you got the difference maker in Micah Parsons. That's what we've been missing, a true difference maker on the defense. We got difference makers on the offense, but we've been waiting for a true difference maker on the defense. So with that being said, give me some of your keys to this game and stopping San Francisco's offense.
I don't say it starts with Micah Parsons, but the second part of it starts with Micah Parsons because ever since this century, every time we've kind of been looking close at the playoffs, it's like, oh, this team can make a run, this team could that. And meanwhile, in the back of my head, I'm screaming, it's like, we only have DeMarcus Ware. We have no safeties. We have no
cornerbacks. You mean DeMarcus Lawrence?
No. This goes back to DeMarcus Ware.
Okay. You taking away back.
Yeah. Like when RG3 took him outside, made him run around the cattle pen.
Okay.
That type thing. It's been one defensive end versus the world.
Right.
This defense is not that. This is the healthiest team. Especially defensively, this is the healthiest team this team has been this century heading into the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, we're almost dang near full go, right?
Yeah, I mean, and I said that we were fully healthy because I forgot about the Michael Gallup injury, but
we're still humming. We're still humming with Cedric Wilson.
Michael Gallup played like what, 4 games?
Right. Played like 7, 8, really.
Okay, I mean,
but it felt like 4 for real. We're really talking about it. Impactful.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's hip
shooting.
Yeah. So this.
But don't you think Cedric Wilson right now is fitting the offense better anyway?
Yeah, because he's more crafty underneath, and that's the same way Miles. That's the same reason Miles Turner's been getting burned because he's more crafty underneath, and with the way that they've been playing this front. because they don't respect the run game whatsoever. And this 5-man front has not been able to block 4 men, which, we could talk about. Neither one of us wanted Terrence Steele to be out of the rotation, but we were talking about stopping the San Francisco offense. So we're stopping the San Francisco offense. You have to put Bonke in third down. You have to. You have to. And he may get one on you on a drive, but you can't let that dude get the third down and go convert, and turn. Like, say they win the toss, they take the ball. It's fucking 5 minutes to go in the first quarter, and you still haven't touched the football because they're out there just bleeding the hell out of that thing.
And they're gonna try to bleed.
That's what you don't want. They're trying to make this thing where each team gets maybe 4 possessions, maybe. Dallas wants to get 7. So they straight up and down do not have the track shoes to meet up with you. So if you can close this dude out, and even if they take you to the 20, even if they get 3 on you, even if they get 3, if you can go back down the field, put points on the board, and
7.
then the 7, not 3, 7, even if it's 3, but we're not going to do that. We're 7. Okay. We're 7. We're not trusting the kicker. The kicker should have cut the kicker in July. I told you about that. We're not going to address him. Right. So if you can get to the second San Francisco possession and you force them to punt, now you go down the field. Say they stop you, but they stop you, at the 30-yard line on their 30. So now you're punting and you're pinning Bonke inside the 20 with a hopefully 4-point deficit on the board. You stop him one more time. Now you score. Now it's a 14-point deficit in the halftime because you burnt that. There goes your other 14 minutes of gameplay. So in this scenario, San Francisco took the ball first, right? Now Dallas is getting the ball back. Go get 3. It doesn't have to be 7. Go get 3. Points. The points. Like, I hate field goals. I hate field goals more than anything in the face of the planet. But if you get down there and get points on that drive coming out, now you're at 17. 17 down versus Bonke might as well be $1 million. And that's how you win the game right there. If you were
tell him before you finish, tell him who Bonke is.
Jimmy G, the fucking bus drivingest quarterback in the NFL. The dude that threw 27 passes his entire Super Bowl run. The man that threw 6 passes in an entire playoff game. The man that threw 24 passes over 20 yards in an entire season. He is the bus driver. Sorry, Miles Turner, Malik Turner. I'm bad with names. My bad.
We're good. You don't even worry about it. We typing in and texting in there, and all the crowd, they gonna come in there and correct it anyway if you off, so it's all good.
Miles Turner, that's a basketball player, ain't it?
I know, it's like Miles Turner, he's 6'11", playing in the NFL right now. Hey, but I feel you what you're saying about Jimmy G. But what do you think about this? Okay, everybody's talking about what's up, Kevin Norris, what's up, everybody in the building. So we already hear about Deebo Samuel, all right? We know about Jimmy G, right? Deebo Samuel is going to be heavily involved. I've said this in my opinion that Kyle Shanahan's going to throw the kitchen sink out in this game just because it's Dallas, the magnitude of it. You're going to see everything from him in this game. So what do you think about Deebo Samuel? What capacity do you think they're really going to attack Dallas with Deebo Samuel, though?
I mean,
will he be decoying him a lot when they sending him a motion a lot, trying to throw you off and hit the one kid, Jaquan Jennings, Brandon Ayuk, Kittles? This is what I think may happen. Just me, Mike. Just listen. I think they're going to get Samuel involved, but I think they might try to decoy him because everybody's talking him up. Everybody's talking him up right now. Deebo Samuel. I could see Shanahan.
He's not the one I'm worried about. He's never been the one I was worried about. He's a very, very good player, but I know that they're going to have a plan for him. Who I'm worried about is Ayuk.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
I'm worried about old Goofy Laugh over there when they're leaking that dude, when they're running Deebo back and forth, pre-snap,
right,
taking this way. And next thing you know, somehow Ayuk is ended up on LVE up the seam.
That's the guy. That's what I'm talking about.
I think
Deebo is going to be more of a decoy early. Just my opinion. just to throw the Cowboys off because they know everybody's talking about him. So when they send him in motion, watch, then that's when you talk about, you'll get can come out to underneath the seams, bust
Goofy's
outside.
ass.
You get them with a 1-on-1. The next time they get, they're being conservative. They're being conservative, Mike, and then they hit you with that big one because they loathing you to sleep. You feel me? That's what I'm telling the Cowboys, in my opinion, to keep their eyes on. And what me and you both agree, they're going to try to slow this game down and take this all the way to the end because that's the kind of game that they want. We want to speed it up. We want to get on the they want to slow it down. We want to speed this up. So the only thing I worry about a little bit, Mike, is maybe impatience. That's why we can't be letting them get no big lead, nothing like that, because this team will get very impatient. I don't like when the team gets impatient because things wrongly happen.
The way San Francisco plays, for them to get a big lead, your defense will have to get clapped. They don't stay on the gas. It's just not what they do. They want to keep. They're like we're saying. They want to keep it to. Honestly, I think Shanahan said earlier. He's like, we'd like to keep it to 6 possessions apiece.
Yeah, they want to keep it low.
They want to muddy this motherfucker up.
And they do.
And if they can't stay on the gas like you can, so if you stay on the gas and you actually convert your third downs, it will go like I was talking about. Especially if they get the ball, if they get the ball in the first, like coming out the first, we get the ball in the second. If you stop them or even hold them to 3 on that first drive and then score a touch, this game can literally be decided. Not decided, obviously, but you'll know how it's going to go by halftime. I really believe that.
So,
I really believe that.
So let me ask you a few questions about a few things that I've been talking about and throwing in the air since it's been going on. What's your thoughts on I got it for you, Texas D. Now I'm gonna throw this before I do this question, I'm gonna give you this shout out, Mike. Texas D903 hit me up yesterday on my show and said, "What's up with you and Mike? Y'all beefing? What's going on? I ain't trying to get in your business or nothing like that, but I ain't seen y'all doing a show to me." I'm like, "Man, I don't know. I ain't talked to him. I think everything's all good, but let me make sure." So there you go, Texas D903. Yeah. I got right in the inbox.
We've been missing the link up.
We just been missing the link up. So I was like, you know what? He hit me. I'm missing the burgers and blitzes too. So I hit him up, and here you are, dog.
Look at where I'm at right now. My house is broke off. I'm in the middle of moving. I'm in a damn war zone right now, boys. So and then I I'll fuck around. So I'm the dumbass that went and got married, had Thanksgiving, had Christmas, moving, and New Year's within the 6-week period, because why not? And I got Cowboys playoffs, because why not add a little more stress?
But you know what? It's wild and crazy right now. It's time to be wild and crazy, because definitely everybody is hyped about this, because a lot of us feel like we got the team now to finally be able to do this, and you don't have a Jason Garrett involved in none of this. You get what I'm saying? It's not the same old Cowboys. You know what I mean? So that's the exciting part with me. And I feel like this can be a team of destiny, Mike, especially with the road that you can travel through, the teams that you can go through. This can be the type of road and teams that you go through to really prove your mantle and shut a lot of naysayers up. No matter what they talk about, when they see you been battle tested all the way through the playoffs, when they say you played a suspect schedule, when you said you ain't played this and that ain't beat this and blah, 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 that. This is the time right here, Mike, in my opinion, to really hush up a lot of these Green Bay. These teams ain't super tough to me, but they're in the media clapping. Buccaneers, Green Bay. That's the team I really want more than anybody. I've been saying them since
beginning of the year. The Buccaneers up by 14 points. Let me back at them. Let me back at them right now. This is the hardest matchup. This is the worst quarterback they could draw, but this is the hardest matchup. If they win this game, they are going to the Super Bowl.
I hear you. I feel you. I feel that. I feel that. I feel that 100%.
Let me at that mother. Let me at Stafford. Let me at Kyler. Let me at all them mother. Let me Matt Stafford, man. I've been telling y'all about Matt Stafford. I've been telling y'all about Matt Stafford. Now,
I agree.
If they fuck around and let Bonky run him off the field this Sunday, I'm gonna have to go in the witness protection program.
Bro, we all are. We all are, because everybody's expecting that anyway. You feel me? Let me get my $4.99 holler from my dog Daniel Meza. What's up with you, big dog? Appreciate you. Always been a supporter since like 2017. Daniel Meza with the $4.99 holler says, "What's up, BGJ? How about them Cowboys? That's what we want to be screaming Sunday night. How about them Cowboys? Because just like you said, Mike, if the Cowboys get past this game, this is going to be the hump game. This is the get over the hump game. This is the game that everybody's expecting you to lose. So it's going to be pressure in this game. Let's not lie. It's going to be tension in this game. It's going to be a lot of that. But if they get past this, I don't care. I would love for them to blow them out. But as long as they win this game, because if they win this game, the supreme confidence, in my opinion, just like you said, is going to go from here to here, especially defensively. I feel like, especially if that defense really gets up in San Francisco, this game, Mike, if they really get up in them, I think a lot of teams are going to be in trouble heading in those next few weeks, heading with this defense, dog, especially Aaron Rodgers, dog. I ain't trying to look ahead. I know you want some Tom Brady. I want him too, but I want Aaron Rodgers, dog. He's the main one I want. I want Green Bay, and I want Aaron Rodgers. I'm not trying to look past you Niners.
You talking that bullshit.
No, I ain't talking that bullshit.
You're talking that bullshit.
BS.
I ain't trying to fuck around with Rodgers. I
am. See, you scared. I'm trying to slay dragons.
I'm not scared. I'm rational. I'd rather go play college.
I don't care if you rational. No, we need to go through. No, we need to go through them. No, that's what we need to go to, because that's who been kicking our ass.
We don't need to.
Yeah,
we
you
can.
do.
I'd rather not.
Okay. But
I'd rather
not. I want to kick their ass. No, I want to kick their ass. 2014, 2016, 2017, been kicking our ass. He been owning us. They've been owning Dallas. They feel good that they own us, and it's only right when we got their head coach to meet them again. I said, Aaron Rodgers, if you lose against Dallas, that's 3 straight NFC championships if that happens without Mike McCarthy. So I think you the problem. I think you the choker, and it's only right that the Dallas Cowboys meet the Green Bay Packers in the NFC championship, with Dallas going to the Super Bowl, beating the Chiefs. That's the way it's supposed to happen, and that's the Dragons that's supposed to be slayed.
Chiefs ain't going to Super Bowl.
I want them to go to Super Bowl.
Chiefs ain't going.
I want them to go, because I want to rematch against Patty Mahomes. I don't play no damn Buffalo Bills or no. Who else?
Buffalo's the worst.
Who you want to play? Who you want to play?
No, I'm not saying who I want to play. I'm saying Kansas City's not going.
Okay, well, I want them to go, because I don't want to play no other team. It's only right for us to beat Mahomes. I don't play no damn Bengals.
Bengals are the best team in the AFC,
man. I don't want to play no damn Bengals.
I'm saying they're the best team in the AFC, in my opinion.
Okay.
They're the most complete team.
I want Pat Mahomes.
I mean, be careful what you wish for.
I ain't scared. You just said you weren't scared.
I'm not scared. But I'm a rational fan, and I'd rather sit back.
I'm a rational fan too.
I want to enjoy.
We can beat Rodgers.
I want to enjoy.
Look at the games that we lost to him, though, Mike. 2014. Hold up. Look at the games that we lost to him. We didn't have no defense in 2014 and barely lost. Is that not true?
No.
Let me just say yes or no.
Yes.
Okay. 2016. Should we have won that game?
No.
How not?
Wait, 2014 we should have won. 2016 we didn't. 20. Hey, if we're gonna go there, 2014 Tony Romo lost that game for you by throwing that damn ball to Dez that was not a catch.
Okay, but you know what? Our defense let him down, because when it was 3rd and 15, he threw it to Devontae Adams. That goofy J.J. Wilcox took the bad angle when we had the lead going almost in the 4th quarter.
And
you know what I'm saying?
If he had thrown that under to Beasley, you could have drained another 45 seconds off that play clock.
But even though you don't know what will happen at that, I would have rather take that chance and try to score and try to put it on Aaron Rodgers. He still had 4 minutes. Everybody saw we was going to automatically win the game. He still had 4 minutes.
He had 1 minute and 48 seconds and 2 timeouts, which might as well be.
That would have been like 4 minutes.
It might as well be 16 fucking days at that point. You know what I mean?
You get what I'm saying? But if you look at all those games, and even when they beat us in 2017, Mike, when we had Jordan Lewis and them starting at the rookie, he beat Devontae Adams there at the end of the game. So it wasn't like the Green Bay Packers was kicking the Dallas Cowboys' butts all those games. We just didn't have the defensive players to close the game.
Oh no, and Dak Prescott's outplayed every quarterback he's
right, and and even in that game where they jumped on us early and Jones had all those touchdowns. You seen what Dak and Coop did against them. We just didn't have no D to really bang with these boys. Now we do. I'm ready to be able to bang with anybody, and I want them because I feel like it's only right for us to beat them to get to this Super Bowl, and that's what I want. I ain't scared of you guys. I don't want them to play in the cold. That's what I would hate. But at the end of the day, I told you, Mike. Hold on, Mike. I know. But this is what's going to happen, Mike. This is the beautiful thing that's going to happen. I've been talking to the football gods, Mike. I've been talking to the football gods. I've been praying to them. And what I've been praying to them and been saying to them is like, please, football God, please. I want the Green Bay Packers in the NFC Championship. I want it. I want them. I don't care. Be careful what you wish for. Then okay, if we went down, then that's what it is. But that's who I want. And also, football gods, when I pray for this, give us unseasonably warm weather. Because I know if I turn the game on, football guys, and y'all say, and in Green Bay today, it's unseasonably warm, Green Bay getting they ass kicked.
Up and down the damn field. But this team does not play well in cold weather. And I got a little taste. I got a tasty nugget for you. So everybody talking about this team's blowing out bad teams. This offense ain't this offense ain't that, this offense ain't no hitter. Fuck all talking about. The last team to score 50 twice in one season, guess who it was? Drum roll, 2014 Green Bay Packers. Who was the head coach?
Mike McCarthy.
You want your redemption in Lambeau, that's how you go get it. Cowboys scored 50 twice, one season. First team to do it since the 2014 Green Bay Packers.
It's only right, Mike. That's all I'm going to say. It's only right. Yeah, I would love to be some Brady.
We need that redemption. I'm not asking for it, but I have tweeted about it. I would love nothing more than drag Pablo's ass up and down that goddamn field. But I'd just rather not. I'd rather not.
But that's a dragon that need to be slayed.
All that bravado you got, I feel it, but I know in your heart of hearts, if you had to choose, you'd rather go play Stafford.
Oh, because I don't want it, but I don't want it, and I'm not even thinking about it. I haven't even spoke the Rams in my mouth. The Rams ain't even came out of my mouth. No Rams. I hadn't even talked about the Niners. I wanted them. I wanted them Cardinals again. I wanted them Cardinals.
We'll be either one of their teams like they stole us, like they stole our fucking paycheck. If we,
I'm just saying, again. I wanted them damn Cardinals. I wasn't even talking about them Niners. I wasn't even thinking about them dudes. I wanted the damn Cardinals because I wanted to get at Kyler Murray's ass again. That's who I wanted to get at. That's who I wanted to get after again. So I don't care if
I can't stand that motherfucker.
But we need to go ahead and bang. We need to go ahead and bang these boys. Now let's talk about that offensive line and Joey Bosa banging his mouth, talking all that, whatever. What do you think about him talking? I mean, he ain't lying about some things.
Right.
He ain't lying. Right. He ain't lying. I mean, so I ain't hating on him. But shouldn't that be some chest bumping or something? Open your chest. What's up?
I mean, the two dudes on this screen right now are the two Terrence Steele fans, probably in the damn from the last 2 years. So the dude never deserved to lose his job. La'el Collins has been a liability. He's been a liability. Tyron Smith's been a liability because he's been hurt. Like, did anything he say? Nothing he said was wrong.
That's because Cowboy fans get butthurt.
Nothing he said was wrong.
It was.
He said it weird because the brosas, that's the way they talk. They're like, it's like a surfer bro stuck in a jock body, and they just.
I know. I met Joey.
Yeah, they have this weird. They have this weird cadence that kind of rubs people up. Like they're like Spicoli, but 6'5", 275 fucking pounds. So it's nothing he said was wrong at all. But that's then. I mean, if this front five can hold that front four, which
we winning.
We winning because
we winning. That's the game right there to me, Mike. That's the game right there.
It is. I don't care if you want to run the ball. I don't care if you want to throw the ball. I don't give a shit. I don't care. If you can handle that front four, you can do whatever the hell you want to do. Because that secondary and that linebackers are garbage.
Gonna get eight.
Do they have like an average completion percentage in that secondary of 78%?
Man, listen, Mike, and check this out. And it, Mike, check. We all been talking about. You got the 12 personnel back with Blake Jarwin back there. Now you got
that seems going to be.
Now you got the for real threat because wasn't nobody. Let's keep it real. I like McKinn, but he ain't ready. And Sprinkle just blocking. You feel me? Ain't nobody respecting that. You feel me? And they clamping down on that middle. And we got the true middle in Cedric Wilson because he played that slot. That's what he do. Now you got CeeDee Lamb and give Coop the ball early, man. Don't play. I don't care if he ain't wearing the mask in COVID. Get him the ball early.
I don't care who gets the ball. I don't give
Just
a
get
shit.
him.
I
The
don't give a shit.
offensive line got to
I don't.
win. So all I'm saying
I,
is this, Mike.
I don't
All I'm
care if
saying is
nobody
this.
else. Yeah, I don't care if nobody else touches the damn ball. Cedric Wilson has 18 catches for 218 yards. I don't give a shit. Win the game. I don't care. I don't care about a player. I don't care about Tony Pollard. I don't care about Zeke. Now, does Tony Pollard a better running back? Yes, we've been through that. We're not going through that again. That Zeke is 1,000 carries in 3 seasons. He's washed. But you can do what you want to do if you can control their front. Literally,
That's
whatever
it.
you want to do.
That's
Whatever
it.
you want to do.
The game
Control
is in
that
our
front.
hands with that front, and I feel like if anything, we've been talking about the Steele thing. We ain't gonna beat it up no more because people don't want to talk about it, but it's real. We, like you said, we've been talking about for the last 2 years. You need to check Burgers and Blitzes out, just like when I was talking about with Boss Cowboys. We was giving that love over there, but check this out. All I'm saying is, Tyron Smith, Leo Collins, he said that to y'all. He said, "I give you y'all respect, but y'all can be beat. We seen it on tape. People done beat you. I feel like he's saying in his heart, we feel good about this matchup. That's what I came off in my heart that he was saying, we feel good. They got some good players, but we feel good about what we're going to do up front. So in my opinion, Tyron Smith, who's super quiet, I know you're the gentle giant. You ain't the guy you was before. And Leo Collins, we know about your mobility things. Y'all need to dig in and be like super elite. Like y'all have to be super elite like back in the day elite. Like y'all have to turn back the time, Mike. They have to turn back the time and
The
be
offensive
elite.
line should
You feel
definitely
me?
take that. That's definitely bullet to board material for them.
That
For
offensive
us,
line, Philbin needs to get in that room and just, bro, you feel me? He need to be getting in this room and getting in their head like, I don't give. You hear what this man said? I don't give a hell. Y'all better F these boys up
pull up the
every
tape,
single
pull up the tape
play.
and show where. Yeah, pull up the tape and show where he's right. Say, hey, so y'all mad, huh? Y'all
Right.
mad? You could have done something about it. He wouldn't have said this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at you getting your QB smeared on 3rd down. Look at you blowing contain. Look at you getting pulled off sides. Look at you holding. Look at you. Look at you getting top heavy and running. Lyle Collins had a real bad problem since he came back getting top heavy.
He's
When he gets
super
top
big
heavy,
up top, and he leans. You can tip him over. You can tip him over. It's like you can push him over.
If he can't lock onto you and drive you upfield, you're getting right around.
You're not getting around. But see, nobody want to talk about that. But we're gonna leave it alone. But that's what it is. If you look at Lyle Collins, he was never that big up top.
He's built like a dreidel, dude. He's built like a dreidel.
I was looking how big he is up top. He's like this. So that's why he looks like a machine, like a machine man. Like you can't move the machine man. It's like one of the stiff machine man. And like you said, if he gets his hands on you, he good because you ain't going nowhere because he's so damn big and strong. But dog, if you start like Max Crosby was doing this against Terrence Steele.
That stutter step.
But what he was gone. But see what he was, and that's why I love they had Terrence Steele in there, and they didn't have Collins because Collins would have got his ass whooped. Because first, Max Crosby was inside it. Steele was handling him. They started going wide 9 so they could give Max Crosby a little bit of that move so he could kind of use his ability to go against Steele because he had to do counter moves because Steele was stopping him. That's where Layout Collins suffers at. So Layout, you need to turn back the clock. Tyron Smith, you need to turn back the clock. Zach Martin, I know you was voted All-Pro. Can't say nothing against that. But to me, you still got to turn back the clock. Tyler Biadasz, you need to play strong. You need to play strong as hell, Tyler Biadasz. And Connor Williams, you need to stop them damn holding penalties when Dallas get a 22-yard gain in that game Sunday. Do you understand me, Connor Williams? Do you hear what I'm saying, Connor Williams? Hey, you've been doing a hell of a job, but I don't need a 10-yard penalty when Tony Pollard break a 50-yard gain and they say, holding, number 52. I don't need to hear that. So y'all heard the commands from Big Game James. Y'all can say, who the hell is Big Game James? But them was real commands I gave.
So, like, Leo Collins is built like he needs a mobility scooter. There ain't nothing we can do about that. He looked like he need to roll around Walmart, be putting Doritos in that basket with them little ass legs and that big upper body. What we can do about it, we can put McGovern in the backfield with that old jumbo package they like running. That shit's effective. That's what we can do. If he's over there getting his ass whooped, who's ever having a tough day in the office,
put McGovern on that side.
Move him over there. Move him over there. Help your boy out.
Or
Yep.
guess what? If he's getting so whooped, you can also switch Terrence Steele in the game.
Yep. Hey, I mean,
You
man
feel
never,
me?
man never deserved to lose his job. I told y'all that. He told y'all that. I've been talking about that man for 2 years now. He never. The dude shows up to work like I know lunch pail guy, this, that, and the other. The fact of the matter is, he's improved. He's loyal. He shows up day in and day out,
And
does
you
his damn
reward
job,
that.
and whatever he's been asked to do,
He
he's
does.
done it. The dude
And he
got moved
says
to
it.
left. The dude got moved to left tackle, and everybody hated him for it. Hey, here's the deal. I need you to start next time. Anybody play baseball or football or anything like that? Next time you go out there and you're going to play baseball or football, throw it with your other arm all day. Throw it with your other arm. You ain't allowed to use your dominant arm and see how you do, because that's the same damn thing. That's the same damn thing they asked that undrafted free agent tackle from the Big 12 in his second year to go play left tackle, and
And
didn't
he
give him
hadn't
any
did it.
help.
He
Didn't
hadn't
give
did
him
it.
any help.
Didn't give him no
Yeah,
help.
and he went and did it. I mean, did he get his ass whipped? Fuck yeah, he did. Why wouldn't he?
But still, to his credit, after he got his butt whooped that game, he calmed down and got better. That's what tells you how good of a player he is, because
Yeah,
every
buckles
time you
down.
see him, he buckles down and gets better. He improves. And
He's
that's what
gotten
I
so
keep
much
on watching.
stronger at the point of contact. He's gotten so.
And let him get one more year of strength, dog. Let him get. You need to sign him now.
Yeah, I mean, you could get it.
You need to sign him now.
You could get it for pennies.
You need to sign him now.
Yeah, why wouldn't you? I, man, I know my Leo Collins quote unquote hatred goes back a long ways, but I don't know, man. What do y'all want from this dude? Like they keep talking. There's this idea of Leo Collins, and there's the player you actually see on the field when he's actually available to get on the field because his own stupid ass decisions. So I I don't know. I don't know. Like he's not some premier right tackle that we're talking about. We need to be worried about hurting his feelings or trying to upgrade the position or what's. We're not talking about fucking David Bakhtiari or something over there. We're talking about a guy who got suspended twice, I believe, and got hurt. Showed up to camp so damn fat last year that he got hurt in his damn conditioning test. Like I don't. When you got Terrence Steele who shows up day in and day out and wants to do the job, and it's actively getting better, actively asking what I can do, how can I improve? What do you need me to do? What do y'all need me to mop the floors? And you got this other guy who's falling asleep in meetings, and you know, apparently he doesn't give a shit about the quarterback who testified at his own damn hearing because he's getting him killed every third down. I digress. I'm not trying to slay the man, but God damn it, be better. Be better. You got to be better. You have to play better. If people want to keep talking about La'el Collins as a starting right tackle in this league, the dude has to play better.
I mean, you said all of it. Like I said, I hate. I don't. People like, oh, y'all keep beating it up. You know what I'm saying? Nobody tries to beat it up, but it's frustrating now because I had to get on board. Like I was like Terrence Steele when we first got him. I was like, hey, got to get better, but you could see the improvement. I was frustrated with
They
it.
sacrificed Andy Dalton to make Terrence Steele better, and I talked about that last season. They're trying to find their swing tackle. And if it costs them Andy Dalton, so be it. The season's failed anyways. Terrence Steele got in there and got a shit ton of reps. Valuable
Well, we
reps.
said we said it was going to happen this. We said
And
it was going. We said it last year, Mike.
yeah,
All the ass kicking he got last year is going to make him a better player this year, and it did. I ain't gonna even lie. When I saw him in the preseason, I was like, for real. But then he came in and busted up. So I love it, man. I love how he's gotten better.
and
Go
they
ahead.
can't do the pin and pull stuff with Collins. He doesn't have the mobility. It's the same thing that happened when they took Connor Williams out of the lineup. Connor Williams never deserved to lose his job either. They pulled Connor Williams out of the lineup because he quote unquote didn't have the power. Well, now we're going to try to power this power run game, and all of a sudden Zeke's getting 2.3 yards per carry because they're trying to run in between the tackles, and Montgomery's getting mushed back. That's not how this run game works. When you have these wide receivers, when you have CeeDee Lamb, when you have Cedric Wilson, when you have Tony Pollard, you don't just line up and say, hey, here we come, guys, Red Rover, can CeeDee Lamb come over? No, you pin and pull, misdirection, get people off their skis, get people over their heels, and you pick up 5, 7 easy yards versus 2 to 3 yards where your running back leaves the game because he just got his skull cracked. It's I don't know, man. It's frustrating to me the way they've ran this offensive line this year. It's really frustrating to me because we saw there's a direct correlation with forcing McGovern back in the lineup and forcing Collins back in the lineup and the stagnated running game and the stagnated play calling with the 1993 offense. There's a direct correlation. And if you can't see it, I can't help you.
I mean, y'all hear what he's saying. Boss Cowboys, OC been beating the nail in the head. I'm on board. I've been talking about it, but I had to get back on board when I saw Steele. But this just the truth, and just nobody wants to say it. And we'll just leave it alone after this. We'll just kind of, talk our last few words on this. But it's just the truth that the best lineup this year was Biadish, Martin, Steele, Williams, and Smith. That was just the best lineup.
It's literally factual information.
And if you looked at the numbers said they were averaging like 180 yards rushing a game. After that lineup stopped, they were only at like 120 something. They dropped.
And they're with the outside zone. They're with the pin and pull. They're with all of that.
I mean, it was just the truth, and I mean, it's no hate, and it's people like, oh, y'all just dissing. Man, like you said, bro, La'el Collins is not like a dominant right tackle. People are living off of what he did in 2019. Man, that's 2 years removed. You can't be living off of what he did in 2019, and it wasn't superior.
And I'm not saying that he might not be the better overall player or vice versa, but the fact of the matter is when you
But his best year was at left guard, though, Mike.
What I'm saying is when you get this team on the field and you get that lineup on the field, we saw them work better with Steele at right tackle.
Yeah.
They work better.
And work better.
It doesn't mean that Steele. I'm not saying that Steele is a better player.
It just works better.
It works.
It's just working better. That offense works better. And if we're seeing that, that's why I said 2 people need to be standing by the coaches, Mike. Terrence Steele and Kelvin Joseph. If Kelvin Joseph,
hey, I'm gonna talk about your boy Kelvin Joseph.
Yeah, talk about him because
I was pretty hard on him.
You've been hard on him.
But I mean, because with good reason. Not hard on him because he was in the hole so bad. When he like missing your rookie camp and getting hurt and all, that's a death nail for a career unless you're really gonna put your nose to the grindstone. And
how you feel?
The way that he was willingly closing out run gaps, sticking his nose in there and crumbing. I talked about it the other day. The way he willingly sticks his nose in there, it's like like everybody say Jalen Ramsey, they want to talk about cover numbers. Jalen Ramsey's underrated quality is the fact that he will stick his fucking nose up there in the front 7 and fill a run gap in a heartbeat. And that's the same thing Kelvin Joseph was doing. I'm not calling him the same caliber of player, but it's the willingness to get in there and do it. You don't have to make the solo tackle. Slow the man up. Slow the man up, trip him up a little bit so he doesn't have a free burn to the pylon, And that will be, in my opinion, that will be a big key to this game. It's Kelvin Joseph being able to consistently fill those outside gaps. Because if your cornerbacks can't tackle, which Trayvon Diggs can't, San Francisco
doesn't. He just won't.
Hey, and to that point, for every 3 missed tackles, 1 turnover, I'm good with you. I'm good.
Right.
I'll be okay.
You gotta be quiet because you can't say nothing about Trayvon Diggs, so you got to be quiet now.
Well, I mean, I'm smiling when I say it, Jerry. Look, but like if you're going to keep turning the ball over like that, I'll deal with some inconsistencies in open field tackling. Just flat out. I don't like it, but I'll deal with it.
Yeah, because it's a playmaker.
Yeah,
and he can cover.
Nobody gave a shit when Janoris Jenkins wasn't tackling. He was out there jumping picks. So
exactly. You're right. So I got a question. My sis says, where Mike been? We just been trying to get back and forth. It's been crazy. And he got married. He told me he was going, when he's getting married, he said, Bubba, I'm going to be gone for a little bit once I get married and stuff is going. And so I kind of just let it, ride. And then we did try to do something too many times back and forth. I'll be busy or I something would come up with him, something would come with me. And it was just like, well, you know what? We're just going to let it flow and let it happen when it happens. And boom. This is how it happens, and I love that.
We've been trying to link for about 4 weeks now. It's just been
for real. But let me ask you this: So I've been hearing in the air because I said this. I had George Teague on the show. I'm gonna keep going back to this. I had George Teague on the show last week, and I said that Kelvin Joseph after that Washington game, and I wasn't drinking the Kool-Aid. I said he needed to start. You drafted him in the second round. He has better ability than Anthony Brown and Jordan Lewis. And Anthony Brown, yeah, he does. And then I'm talking about ability. I'm not saying cover,
I say
right now.
I thought you're another. I thought you were going to hate on Anthony Brown. It's like the
No, I'm
man.
not hating on Anthony Brown because
That
I
dude's
want
catching a
Anthony
lot
Brown.
undue
No,
flat,
no,
man.
no. I've been beating Anthony. I'm not beating his drum, but I've been posting his numbers. He's having a career year across the board. Anthony Brown is. But what I was saying is he played wonderfully well with Kelvin Joseph in the slot in that Washington game. They played wonderfully together. It was like poetry in motion how they played so smoothly together. So I wanted to see Kelvin Joseph starting in these playoffs. George Teague was like, I like Joseph, but I ain't starting him in the playoffs. He ain't ready for that. You know what I'm saying? But when's he going to be ready? Aren't you trying to go all out? You would do it. I love Jordan Lewis, dog, just as a person and everything. But bro, he gonna get cooked to me. He's gonna get cooked in this game. If Jordan Lewis
By
get off,
who?
man, somebody gonna cook Jordan Lewis, bro. Jennings will cook him. You could cook him. Let's keep it real.
No. You forget who's throwing him the fucking football, man.
I don't care if Jimmy G is throwing it, dog. We seen quarterbacks throw it on Lewis, bro.
Okay,
Don't do
okay,
that.
okay,
Don't
okay.
do
So
that.
he may get cooked on one of Jimmy G's like 11 attempts.
It don't matter when it is. It happens. And I don't trust Jordan Lewis. I just don't. I'd rather go with the rookie. People can call me stupid. You can call me whatever you want, but I'm a believer in that ability. He has that natural size, the ability, like you
Thank
said.
y'all.
I know Jordan Lewis but he's bigger than Jordan Lewis, and he sticks his nose in there. He had 9 tackles in that Philly game. He don't have no problem setting that edge. He don't have no problem being a physical bully cover corner. He don't have no problem, and that's what we like because you got a playmaker and a cover corner. They're going to go so much in sync. So I want to
I'm
see
not,
that, dog.
I'm not fighting you on it. I was just talking about I just don't see this defense being cooked down the field. I just don't. I just
I don't
not
see it being cooked down the field, but you never know. You know what I'm saying? But I want to have your best athletes, your best players, and I think
sure.
if you're putting your best players on the field, Kelvin Joseph has to
Oh,
be on there.
the way he played after missing all that time, and basically, if you want to call, I'll call last weekend basically his first like no at the beginning of the week. You're going to be starting. You're going to be rocking. Here you go, and the man showed up. That's highly impressive. And I don't care, dude. I don't care if he was out there playing against the Rod Tech. The fact is, he hadn't played live snaps in quite some time. Missed camp,
And
got
he played
COVID,
well.
got hurt, and played damn well. That's extremely promising. That is,
And
he could not have played. Okay, maybe if he had caught that pick instead of popping it up.
2 picks.
Okay. I'm trying to be nice here.
2 picks, maybe possibly 3.
I'm
I
trying to.
said he,
I'm talking specifically the one that he tip drilled that got caught. It went right through his damn hands. But outside of that, man, the physicality and the willingness to come up there and fill those outside zones is extremely, extremely valuable versus this team this weekend. Extremely valuable.
so that's why I say, since you're telling me, and I agree with you about Jimmy G is not that quarterback. So Dallas has not played great quarterbacks as far as those 2 games that Joseph has started. So throw him in there in this one. Since Jimmy G ain't all that, there's a game that I think athletically he can bang with any of them receivers on the field. Kelvin Joseph, athletic, can bang with any of them receivers that they got. He can stay with any of them. So throw him out there, and
Long
if
range
he
guy.
messes up,
They
man,
don't
get
have
out.
any. They don't
Get
have
him
any
out there.
twitchy guys. Like I see it. Samuel's twitchy, but he's not. He's not twitchy down the field the way they use him. I mean, he can be, but the way they use him, they're not running him on a 9 route on a double move and like that often. It's a lot of outside zone and swing passes and crossers and insides and stuff like that where they can get traffic. They want to run you into traffic, and that's where Micah Parsons will really come in handy. I don't think Micah Parsons is going to play a lot on the line this game.
Yeah, he's going to play that linebacker. He's going to play true linebacker. He needs to play it true linebacker.
Yeah, I don't.
Just keep.
Maybe on third down, he'll get up there. Hey, you know what? Mark this down. Micah Parsons gets a sack, possibly a strip sack fumble, because if you hit Jimmy in the pocket, there's a
I'm
good
gonna say
chance that
strip
ball's
sack
coming out.
fumble and an interception.
A gap. Micah Parsons sack. Mark it down, burn it in a tree, mail that shit to your mama, and put it in a time capsule. If I'm lying, I'm dying. I'll pour hot sauce in my eye again. I promise you that
And
man
he
is
did it.
getting
And he
a.
did it. He poured hot sauce in his eye. He
that
did it. Go
shit.
look at the
That shit
video.
sucked, boy.
He lost. What? Tell him what happened.
So I had a. If a man is anything in this world, he's only worth his word. And I had a tweet. I think it was October 21st. That said, "If this team leads the league in turnovers, I will rub hot sauce in my eye in honor of Mike Nolan." And I'll be goddamn if they didn't do it. And I had to rub hot sauce on my eye.
Ooh.
Hey,
I love it. I love it. I love it.
that was beautiful pain. I enjoyed every minute of it
I
because
love
I'll
it.
be gosh damn it if they don't have the best point differential since the last team that won a Super Bowl in Dallas, which is
90s.
1995.
You know what I'm saying? So
Plus 156.
But they got to do it. You know what? One thing they got to do, Mike, we are hyped about this, but they got to get that in the playoffs. It's all good to do it in that regular season, but this is the time to really get those turnovers. And just like you said, you got a guy in that first round that you're going against that you can really get turnovers with. So this can be a turnover-filled game. You get turnovers, you make them. So Cowboys really have to say, we need to get turnovers on this defense. We need to get turnovers. We need to force Jimmy G because we know, Mike, if they get that lead and Jimmy G has to bring them back throwing the ball, that's when Dallas can key on them sacks, interceptions, Diggs intercepting, taking it back to the house. Dallas is doing flips in the end zone. Everybody's running to the end zone with the ball. It's 45-14. You feel me? That's what we want to feel. We want to hear it loud in that crowd, all whited out, Cowboys in there deep. I want to bust their heads. You know what? We eke out a victory, but I want to stomp these boys.
Hey,
Bosa was talking hella trash. I want that offensive line to push that face in the ground. They need to attack him. They need to go after him. And I don't know, dog. And I'm going to say this, and before you say anything, I didn't mean to cut you off, Mike, but you got Kellen Moore and Dan Quinn still interviewing for jobs, whatever. They still got to people are watching you. So if
you're
people
building
are
your
watching
resume. You're building your resume live on TV.
So
since
people
Sunday.
are watching you, throw everything out there then, Kellen.
Don't go to the kitchen. Go to the kitchen and grab that Tupperware full of all the bullshit utensils and everything that you don't know anything to do with, and just dump it out on the floor and just start throwing stuff at the wall and see what sticks. Dump it all out. And there's one thing that scares me about San Francisco, but this is part of my Micah Parsons DPO campaign. So San Francisco got down 17 points to LA last week, correct?
Uh-huh.
They ran the ball. They ran the ball 9 straight times. 9 straight times after that for 6.5 to 7 yards a pop. 7 of them were up the A gap. Who plays in the A gap in LA?
Donald.
Is he? Was he playing that game? Because
I don't know, because I didn't watch the whole game.
No, that's my point. That dude got mushed.
But they was double teaming.
They
was double teaming him damn near every play, Mike. Though I ain't hating, but they was. The tape shows it. They was double teaming the shit out of him.
I understand that. You're some damn world beater. How you gonna get mushed while you're 17 points down, Bubba? How you gonna get mushed like that?
True story.
Because it's the Rams. That wouldn't happen to Micah.
Because it's the Rams. Because it's the Rams. Well, they said they play bully ball, but where I'm from, we bully bullies. You know what I'm saying? So
and he also had Matt Stafford. So that's
it's the Rams, dog. I don't even be thinking about them.
Most overrated quarterback in NFL history, and I've been telling you that Matt Stafford is a fucking fraud. Always has been.
Him and Carson Wentz, they leopards.
Yep.
Straight up leopards. But hey, man, we about to bang up out of here, man. Awesome show right before playoff time. Been a long time. Been 2 years. Seemed like 100 years. Been 2 years since the Cowboys been in. NFC champs, undefeated in the NFC East. We love it. And now it's time. The time is now, Mike. I've been saying it. The time is now. There ain't no time for next year, the year after that. You got everything right now to win it. You got everything to win it.
With the salary cap and the coordinator turnover, this team will be a minimum 45% different this time, like by July.
Yeah.
So This is what you got.
Do it
What you
now.
got. It's the healthiest team. The healthiest team you've had this century. Like we said earlier, this is the healthiest team you've had in the playoffs this century.
Right. Everybody's healthy.
Usually we're limping into the playoffs with a damn blown out tie rod and a damn May pops on the back end and one windshield wiper that don't even kind of work, and we're just kind of holding it together and hoping Tony Romo or Dak Prescott can please save us.
Right.
It ain't that. This team ain't that.
No, and it feels good that his team is not that. That's why I say the time is now. Show us, Dallas, that this team is different. We feel it. We feel it in our bones. We feel it in our bones, and we ready to shut everybody up. You feel me, Mike? We ready to shut up all the critics of the one and done. We're tired of the people saying Dallas is mediocre. Listen to our shows last year. You would think me and Mike would just hate it. We were the pessimistic Cowboys. Every show we was just mad. Every show we was just mad.
Dude, it was bad. Like it got to a point where did we take a break? Because it was
we stopped doing shows. We and Mike stopped doing shows because we was pissed and we didn't want to come on the show just being mad every time and just talking doom and gloom.
Dragging these poor submissions to the mud.
So we just stopped doing shows together because we just said we'd being too pessimistic with that season, saying it's going to be the same old damn Cowboys. But you know what? I will commend Baby Nuts Jones, Jerry Jones, and all them bringing Will McClay back. We already know that. You know what I'm saying? So I got to give them props because
that is more important than this playoff run. That is the most important thing they've done this century. Period.
So I can't hate on them in that aspect. And the drafts have been very good. They've manipulated the cap very well to be in a good position. So show us, Cowboys. That's all I can say. The time is now. And that's the only words I can say. The time is now. So are we going to head out with how about them Cowboys kick Columbus? You know what it is. But Big Mike, I appreciate it.
You see that comment about Stafford would have a playoff win? Okay, so that damn Eric Ebron, quote unquote PI that got picked up, yada yada yada. Here's 3 facts about it. The ball was 6 yards under. He would have had to literally OPI to get back to that thing. He face masked Hitchens all the way up and down the damn field. All the way down the damn field. 2 or 3, Matt Stafford's terrible. That's a 3. So that ties back into 1. But the fact of the matter is they picked that flag up because it was the correct call. And people can't handle the fact that the Cowboys, for once, didn't get fucked in a brutally crucial moment in the playoffs via a ref.
Exactly. There it is. Burgers and Blitzes playoff style, man. Go holler at my boy. Let him know where you at. Y'all see you got your little stuff up banging. Let him know, man.
Yeah, I'm on Not to Be Tried at Twitter. That's about all I got. Hey, I got my little PayPal link there. I ain't trying to make no money off this, but I'm trying to build a house. So, if you got $3 in your pocket, I'd sure enough appreciate it. Other than that, hey, I appreciate y'all. Let's go get this dub.
All right, man. For Burgers and Blitzes, Big Game James, we're going to talk to you soon. After the after season, hopefully we talking more football and we ain't talking no draft or nothing like that. We talking more football and that march to the Super Bowl. So out of here with how about them Cowboys? We'll talk to you soon. Big Game James, Mike, Burgers and Blitzes. We out. Peace.
Later, Bubba's.
And the only thing else I got to say is, how about them Cowboys? Yeah!
How about them Cowboys? Click like Power Boys. Make you say Wild Boys from the QBs, DTs, LBs, and the Towel Boys. You tuning in to the team that win. Big game, first name James. He interviewed, he called the games. Silver blue, you know the name. From the Emmitt Smith to the Michael Irv. We beating skins, shooting birds. I see a banker snatch it out his fur. Favorite team on the planet Earth. From Monday night to Sunday church. DJ putting in the work. I'm tuning in, no need to search. Through thick and thin and good and worse. Them Cowboys, click like Power Boys. Make you say Wild Boys from the QBs, DTs, LBs, and the Towel Boys. You tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the goddamn, they did it again. How about them Cowboys? Click like Power Boys. Make you say Wild Boys from the QBs, DTs, LBs, and the Towel Boys. You tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that silver and blue done did it again. them Cowboys. Click like Cowboys, make you say wow boys. From the QBs, DTs, LBs, and the Cowboys. You tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the goddamn, they did it again. How about them Cowboys? Click like Cowboys, make you say wow boys. From the QBs, DTs, LBs, and the Cowboys. You tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that's